I just wanted to speak about Harrison. I mean, obviously he's a player that you've known for many years. When did he first come on your radar, and what sort of impressed you about him then?
Well, he's been with the club for such a long time, but obviously we sort of progressed him into the first team. And I feel he's a midfielder or a 10, or he could play right wing because he's got such good balance. But towards the end of last season, I had a decision to make, and I took a bit of a gamble, and we played him at Barnsley and we had to win in Hope Dark the last game of the season, and I put him at left back. He's never really looked back after that, and he's improved so much defensively because there's no question he's come up against a really good player today in McCleary. I like him, he's a good player, and he's experienced and he's savvy, and I felt he dealt with him really well. And then Wheeler comes in and he's a strong, experienced boy, and I really felt defensively he dealt with those two players really well, and then added bonus is the quality he brings you going forward.
Yeah, and of course you made him captain as well this season. Just tell us what your thinking was behind that and the sort of leadership qualities that he has.
I just feel his story's a great example of what can happen, and it means so much to him. It really does, and his family. We had Kioso on loan from Rotherham, and he was the captain, and H was sort of the vice captain. And then PK went back to Rotherham, and I had a decision to make at that point. But he feels like a captain now. You know, there's a difference between being a captain and not really feeling it, but he actually feels it, and he's thrived on it, and he's actually improved massively, both on and off the pitch for it.
Yeah, and how do you think he can develop going forward? I mean, obviously, you know, there's been other clubs that have been after him or been inquiring about him. I mean, how high do you think he can go, in your humble opinion?
No higher than League One. He's not gone anywhere. No, listen, for me, he's been the most consistent player in the league. He really has. So, look, when you have a successful team, and especially when they're really young, there's no question their club's going to be looking at them. But we've got to just do our best to try and keep our best players. And the best way of doing that is getting promoted. There's no question.
Yeah, I mean, obviously your dad won lots of trophies. That's another one under your tally. You've got a bit of catching up to do, but how are you going to celebrate this weekend?
I could be here until I'm about 150. I'm not catching him. So yeah, listen, we'll celebrate. He was here today with my family, which is great because, like I said earlier, it's not often when you're League One manager you get these opportunities, so you've got to make the most of it. So it's a great day for everyone, a great day for everyone's family, and that was a real thing that I spoke to them about before the game at Blackpool. You visualise walking out of Wembley with your family in the stand. You have to, because you can't let this one go. And to be fair, we're very good at Blackpool.
And just finally, just a word on the competition itself. I mean, you know, we've had some great finals down the years. We had 80,000 at a couple. How valuable is this competition for the development of young football players?
I think it's invaluable, really, and not only that, the experience of it, of especially winning here. The memories. We've got 3 18-year-olds in the squad that they're there in the dressing room. They're going up and lifting the trophy. So it's just the memories, really. It's absolutely fantastic.